Welcome back to Alpha Centauri. Here we are at 2271. 2 turns, oh yeah.
Turn complete.
Oh my word, the turn is complete again? Yes!
Initiated.
Not yes. Oh. Hello, Zakharov. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's his color. White. That's Zakharov right there. Yes, it is.
Terraform complete.
Get rid of fungus. Get rid of fungus. Heal. I still can never remember what you're doing. I think you're coming up here to put... Oh, numlock. Alright. You are going around the fungus. Seems like a good idea. And I don't know what you're going to do. You're just going to go kill yourself on that pod. Huzzah! Terraform's complete up there. Awesome. You should get upgraded. For the war.
Complete.
We sit together, the mountain and I, until only the mountain remains. Li Po from the Yang collection.
Oh. Very wise. There's the text for you. Environmental economics. So this is something that we are working here on Earth and stuff. We're not doing it super successfully. Well, some people are doing it pretty successfully, but some aren't. As you can see, most of this is sustainable resource use, ecotourism, and organic product development. Finding and exploiting areas where environmental and industrial concerns overlap. So, it's just being cool. I'm being like, yeah, we can go ahead and make lots of new industrial stuff. We'll just also be environmental and cool about it, which is something very important to think about. And it's just strange how so many people in real life are all like, no, that's ridiculous. Just odd. Anyways, things that this does for us, it gives us the tree farm-based facility. Great if you have forests, and it's a big help for the environment. Even if you don't, it can't talk. Lifts energy restrictions so that you can produce more energy in a square, and you get some extra commerce as well as being able to do extra terraforming up and down. Here you go. Oh, what to do next? Oh man, so many things, so many options. Well, here we've got better boats, which I probably want. Yes, those would be a good thing to have. Very good thing to have. Here we've got green, which would also be a really good thing to have because we could switch away from planned economics to green economics. I prefer green economics. It gives us some other useful things, but both of these would help with our war effort because this would allow us to switch to police state, and that would give us better boats. This gives us a secret project. That's pretty nice. Mostly it just allows, moves us up the tech ladder. You'll see that a lot of like these discover techs are just that. They're just scientific things. It's just like, here you go, have a thing. Planetary economics. Another secret project. I forget what that one does. I'll remember sooner or later. It's an economic one. And the hybrid forest, which now that we have the tree farm, the hybrid forest is the next level up. It eliminates a lot more ecological damage if you have that. So, interesting thing that has right there. And neural grafting, which is a conquer tech. Yeah, and it's useful, but it's not as immediately useful as either of these would be. As you can see, it's mind machine interface is better. This is good if you want to get helicopters because mind machine interface, that's where you get helicopters from, and helicopters are slightly more useful than regular planes. Yeah. I'm going to go with this one. It's been around for a while. It's a pretty low-level tech, so we could really use the up. It'll boost our fungus production. It'll give us this green. It'll allow us to build mind worms. It'll advance the plot.
Terraform complete.
That's right. Dat plot. All right. We've got plenty of mining squares available to Fort Legion. So I'm going to go down here and level this out for a, whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's a very technical thing there, a whatchamacallit. 2 and 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh no, it's hunger. Huh. Let's go there. That's right, I need to put a farm up there. That's what I need to do. Ah. Heal and solar collector. And see, if you don't do this right away and you forget about it, it goes on and you just forget. Silly thing. Alright, I'm going to take you. Oh look, there's a thing.
Pod recovered.
Oh yay! Joy upon joys. Go up there. Now you have something to do. And you're a missile rover. And you know what? I can send you down here. Haha, you'll get there. So this guy's elite. He moves an extra space, so he can get here in 1 turn. And that in just over 1 turn. This guy's elite too, and you'll see he has moves 3. Really nice. Alright, we're going to move you over to lithium. I'm not sure why I got extra mood out of him.
Turn complete.
It's kind of weird. Okay.
Production
Richard
complete.
Paxton piloted his recon rover into a fungal vortex and held off 4 waves of mind worms, saving an entire colony. We immediately purchased his identity manifests and repackaged him into the recon rover Rick character with a multi-tiered media campaign. Televids, touchbooks, holos, side tours, the works. People need heroes. They don't need to know how he died clawing his eyes out, screaming for mercy. The real story would just hurt sales and dampen the spirits of our customers. Mythology for Profit. Morgan Stellar Talks keynote speech.
2 things there. One is that's excellent marketing, and it's what real marketers do. And the other is that's also how mind worms work. They invade your brain and make you hallucinate. But it's not nice hallucinations. It's like ultra terror. And so, since it's a hallucinatory thing, you think you're seeing it unless you start clawing your eyes out and you're screaming for mercy and everything. But the mind worms invaded your brain and everything, and they're eating your brain. And actually, they do the psionic terror-inducing thing before they invade and eat your brain. And that part's just even worse. And it's, yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Guess what? We're researching how to build them. Somehow, it's not an atrocity. Nonetheless, we now have a hologram theater. So we no longer have, like, we can actually start putting people back to, get back in the fields, sort of thing. Holy crap, eco damage 9? Seriously? 4 minerals, that's it. How would it? Oh, good grief. Gooden and griefin. Is that gonna? Yeah, okay. That one is important. Humph. Humph. Well, I would love to take a moment to put in a tree farm. No time.
Production complete.
Oh my goodness! Everyone built stuff. Needlejet, Hab Complex, Hologram Theater, Formers, Recycling Tanks. Wow. Level that out, please. Let's come up here.
Terraform complete.
Oh my goodness, the terraforming is complete. Yay, this needlejet. I talk good, don't I? Okay, so we need to find Miriam. If we're going to go to war with her, we need to find her. This is not the best platform to do so. However, I have a strategy, which is to say an idea. First of all, by the way, I'd like to point out that this guy starts off as elite. Like, we built elite troops out of nothing, which is awesome. Secondly, we're going to just, be over here and run out of, be over there and just run out of air. But it's okay, because we'll go to a base. In fact, Blast Rifle Crag is not the one I want to do. Cancel that as orders. I will take care of you next turn. There you go. Sometimes he just, automatically goes to the wrong city, and you have to be like, no, stop that, you go. Level, and go to a place. Yay, you finally have your own people, the first thing you're going to do is build a forest, because forests are fun. We could, like, build roads to all these places that don't exist yet. That is an option. Would save us time later, I guess. Of course, we'll probably build the roads in the wrong spot, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, you are fully healed and ready to go. Sure. You're going to go to do the same thing that the other guy is going to do. Which means we have to tell you to not. No, cancel orders. I don't want you to. Okay, there we go. Level that out, please. We don't need that many minerals. 2 mines, 3 mines is good. 2 mines is good also. Oh, look at that! 3 moves! Why is this guy getting an extra move? I don't know. I like it. I just don't know why he's getting the extra move. Strange. Very strange. Oh, we're getting so much energy. I likes it. Bush and shelf, so we'll go ahead and build a kelp farm. And you're just going to wait there until the boat shows up.
Mod recovered.
Yay! Colony pod next turn! Woohoo! Materials
Turn
pod.
complete.
Turn is complete.
Production complete.
Don't worry about that. He doesn't have this map, so he's just looking around the world, looking at stuff, being all like, ooh, stuff. What's here? What's there? Yes, we're going to build a farm, finally. We're going to delete this fungus over here. And I don't know, but we can do stuff once we get rid of it. I don't like having it around. Urgh, fungus. Okay. Let's get a mine for you along the road. Now, because you really need to get somewhere, you're going to get there, and you're also going to go there. And that should be fine. Do you have... You have a network node! Hero's Waypoint has a network node! Oh my goodness! We're going to get a tech. Oh, look at this! This guy is ready. Where did I put him? Where should I put him? Put him there. I could put him down here. I could put him down here. Yeah. I don't want you to build a road there anymore. I want you to build a road here. You're going to sit there for a little while. You're going to sit there. And that's flat and rainy. Okay. Huh. And it's really low elevation, too. The thing is, it's rainy, though, so it'll be really nice for farms. Too bad it's flat. If it was rolling, we could get something else from it. Just looks like such a boring square, and we could only get 1 energy from it. Whereas if we were to build a tree farm, of course we'd do better. By the way, data links, and base facilities, there it is. Tree farm, just to show you what it does, because I'm not going to build them for a while. Increases psych output at base by 50%, which is really nice to have. And economy at base by 50%, which is also really nice to have. Increases nutrient output in forest squares. Eliminates at least half the ecological damage caused by terraforming, farms, mines, roads, etc. So there you go. I don't know why I had to read that to you. I don't take time. So it would help us to keep the drones down. It'll give us a little bit more money and give us a little bit more nutrients from forest squares. As you can see, forest square production is dramatically increased for bases containing a tree farm and or hybrid forest, which, of course, hybrid forest, here we go, increases nutrient and energy output of forest squares. Also, more base, or more psych and economy, and combined with the tree farm, eliminates ecological damage. So it's a great thing to have, and it makes your forests become really productive. I think they become something like 332 or 323. I don't remember. Actually, it should be 4. No, 3. It becomes 3. Right. So it becomes 3 something. So having said that, let's try it out here. We'll have bunch of forests. And I know it's not the... You can argue about whether that's the best use of land or not, but it's what we're going to try for the moment. This guy's going to go over there and start building things, and you're going to come up here, and I don't know why you get the extra move. Weird. I like it, but it's weird.
Turn complete.
Brother Lau! Well, this will be interesting. Ah, yes, this is the familiar face of Colonel Santiago. Indeed. Yes? Yes, he's non-committal. Well, at least he's, nicer than formidable. Sure. All right. What? My nemesis, Provost Zakharov of the university, is bent on conducting all manner of unethical, immoral, and evil research. Switch allegiances and how we stop him. Well, that's ridiculous. Probably doesn't do anything evil. Well, no, he certainly doesn't do anything evil. No. Look, here. First of all, I'm already involved in one war. I'm not getting involved in a second war. Secondly, I do like Zakharov. He's fine. And if I were to be allied with you, you hate Yang. And also you were my opponent earlier, so no, I don't like you. Oh noes, not ECM Plasma Sentinels. Oh yeah, you're so tough. That's good for you. Okay, you keep believing it. I have so much more tech than you do. It's good. Here, pat. Right. All of a sudden, now he's like, oh, but an emergency has arisen at one of my bases. Lives are at stake, and information on superconductors required immediately. Can you help? Yeah, right. You can help if you want to, but I don't recommend it. It's silly. There's no way that this could solve an emergency at one of his bases. This is fabricated details. That's what it is. However, trade. Trade is always good. It helps you too. Because if I trade for this, it's something that I don't have to, do myself. That would be nice. You can also pick the money, but the tech is more useful. Generally, however, when it's if they're trying to pull the emergency BS on you, they're doing it because they don't want to trade. They just want you to give it to them. And so, that's right. Make a trade or stop wasting my time. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. I let that pass for now, but you may have time and cause to regret such arrogance. Whatever. Oh, and then this is the, yay, you're doing the same thing that I'm doing, so and then at the same, see, the diplomacy here is just kind of silly. It's very formulaic. You can easily tell what they're doing. Basically, he's saying that because I have democratic, he's cool with that. But I'm not actually helping him in any of his other pursuits, so he's not happy with me. On the other hand, I'm helping Yang with his war against Miriam, so despite the fact that I do have democratic, Yang's cool with it. Of course, I'm going to switch to police state as soon as we get green. Which, speaking of it, 5 years. Alright. Okay, missile rover. Yep. Fungus. Go away. Probe teams! I don't have any transport foils yet. But that's okay. We'll just send you right over here. Probe teams are spies.
Terraform complete.
And they can do all sorts of really nifty spy things. Woohoo! Missile infantry. Nice. So, Hummel Citadel is apparently our staging ground. I'm just going to move everyone over there. We really need to connect roads. Oh, that's what he was coming over here for? Herpa derp. I'm so derpy. It's a thing. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Go back over there. Go back down here. This is the Garland Crater, named after the Captain Garland of the Unity, who was assassinated. So we named a crater after him. He gives you minerals and energy bonuses. The crater squares. You'll see what it looks like in a turn or two. Mine. Defend him. Build a mining platform. Alright. Now, you guys are going to go here. Normally, this would be like, oh my god, you're attacking me. But we're pact brothers, and we're totally cool with each other. So that's what we're doing. Sorry for the graphics. It's very weird when it does that.
Turn complete.
Apparently we got there? Yes. I'm not sure how we moved there that turn, but... Also, yeah, you can look at his base, because we're pact brothers and stuff. Yeah, well, pact brother and sister. We can totally look at this base. It's cool. You can see that he doesn't have a lot of base facilities, but he does have the same one. He's got the recycling tanks. He's got a command center, interesting. He's got a decent military, probably because he needs a lot of police. Or also probably because he's in war. You'll notice that it's in a different color, and it says Hive right there. Looks like he's got a couple of colony pods, but nowhere for them to go. We can see where his units are by hitting this support map, but most of them, like I don't see the colony pod on here, which tells me that this doesn't work very well. Makes sense. Alright, so I can look at all this stuff. I can't, like, for example, go over here and I can't see his stuff. But I can see this guy's. And it's more or less up to date. It's built a bunker up there, which is kind of weird, but let's continue. Of course, now that
Production complete.
I have people over there, I have to watch all of that stuff happen. Blah. Yay, I'm getting things. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, don't wait. Hold on. We can. Oh, no, darn. I didn't realize it was. Ah, curses. Can I? No. You already moved. Oh, well.
Terraform complete.
Silly me. Oh, look! Mindworms. Ooh, I'd better do something about that. I'll think about it. Here, you're going to help out with the road effort by building a road there. And you are going to come over here. We're going to link it to our network node and get a tech. Wondrous discoveries!
You ivory tower intellectuals must not lose touch with the world of industrial growth and hard currency. It is all very well and good to pursue these high-minded scientific theories, but research grants are expensive, and you must justify your existence by providing not only knowledge, but concrete and profitable applications as well. CEO Nwabudike Morgan, The Ethics of Greed.
Okay, so this is one reason I don't like Morgan so much. He's got a good point. Yes, research grants are expensive, and yes, scientists should probably, say, oh, well, this is cool, applications of things. But, come on. This is the same argument that a lot of my students use. When are we ever going to have to know this in real life? Just because you can't think of an application right off the top of your head does not mean that it's not valuable. And while Morgan admits that pursuing high-minded scientific theories is all well and good, he kind of has that same attitude that hey, why should I care or help you out if you don't have any real use for this? So anyways, it's applied relativity. As you can see here, it's mostly just talking about the backstory of this because we don't have a great application of relativity. So it takes Einstein's theories and updates them to encompass an understanding of newly discovered phenomena. Sure, but I bet it's just the designers going, I don't know, what do you mean? Gives us a base facility, super collider. This is probably something that I think we have already. We do have super colliders, so I think that in real life we've got applied relativity, at least to some extent. It's a good one to have, and I'm glad that we got it from a whatchamacallit thing. I'm just going to build a lot of forest. We don't have... I'll build some farms maybe, but... Oi. If we can build a tree farm... So yeah, it doesn't give us a lot. A farm gives us more. But we could always just build a tree farm, and that would help out a lot. Also, we're going to just switch to that, because it's better, and we get to build things faster. I'll put some farms over here, I think. And we'll continue building forests. Not the best for nutrients, but oh well. Base building! Haha, look at that, we helped. Base building! Assassin's Redoubt. It's the second doubt. He's doubting again. I've never understood that name. Anyways, Transplasma Sentinels. Always a good thing to have. Alright, recycling tanks. Formers. Almost messed up there. Colony pod. Children's creche. Rec commons. Tree farm. And because we're going to be having lots of trees. And then military something. Oh look, we're on the coast. We can do coastal things, eh? Alright. We'll transport foils. No, not really. Just kidding. Who knows what we're going to need. I'm actually not going to give it anything. because he probably will never enter the war. He's got to build up first. I could have him enter the war, but that would deprive him of building up, and building up your base is a good idea. Alright, you're going to explore this because it's a fairly large landmass, and you are going to go back home to help with the war effort. See? Garland Crater. Let's look around. Never mind, let's not look around. We want to go... I guess we'll start off by going right here. Well, that's interesting. So that, since this isn't like a major... So, okay. That is interesting. Go a little bit more. He'll turn around. They'll get there. They'll be fine. We're waiting. We're gonna build solar.
Complete.
Yay! So much energy. Oh, we lost the heat wave. Just so much. I like this. This is a great development. And sea bases, while being kind of obnoxious, they're nice at the same time because terraforming is so simple and you get a fair amount of energy from them. A lot of energy, actually. I think if you were to cover everything, these things versus a typical land base, you'd get a lot more energy out of the sea base. So that's convenient. All right. La, la,
Production
la.
complete.
Lots of people doing things. Okay, so he's going to come back here. Oh, someone's in your way, and he's not a packed person. Can I get there? Go straight down already. Okay, so they keep, like, they're getting stuck because they hit another unit, and they're like, oh, can we enter that person's square? I don't know.
Complete.
Yes, you can enter that person's... We can't enter Morgan's square because he's not... I don't think we've talked to him, have we? He's the only one we haven't talked to. Nice. Actually, we technically haven't talked to Miriam either. But, yeah. Haha! Missile artillery. We have 2 transplant. Let's show off what artillery does, because we can. So, artillery, you can right-click on a square in long-range fire, or you can hit F, and your cursor changes to a crosshair. Now, you get a certain range, and that range is 1 base plus the corners, which is really cool. Long-range fire can do 2 squares out, including the corners, and it will basically hit everything in that square for a certain amount, but it won't kill anything. It's a good defense if you've got things like this coming in, because you can sit here and go bloom, 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 and in Alien Crossfire, I've played some games like this, of regular Alpha Centauri as well, where I will actually keep one of these guys and an artillery in every base, because if you've got someone attacking, you can get in a couple hits on them before they get up close. By the way, also really good against mindworms. Just saying, and he was elite, so I think he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was elite. Okay. Just checking. Okay, so you're going to wait using the W command, and the probe team's going to go on. I don't know where Miriam is, but the transport's full at any rate, so... Yay, you finally built your farm! Yay, we can start growing again! So as you can see, the choice of building a farm here, not super great. Like, I could I could get rid of that and replace it with this, and it'd be better off. Assuming I built a tree farm-based facility, of course. At any rate, we're growing again. That's good. It's very good. Having said all of that, I'm going to go ahead and probably fill in the rest of the squares with forest. Missile infantry, we're going down to Hummel Citadel, because that's our staging grounds. We'll change them up later when we get a better one. I don't know of any better ones, though. More forest! Huzzah! So, your first thing to do is to go up here, you're a fungus, and do stuff until we can get everything set up. Awesome! You're officially done with this area. You can go do other stuff. Well, maybe. Let's see. Where are we going to build roads once we find it? We'll probably build a road up there. And then if we go up there, we're going to build one along the coast like this. And this guy is probably going to join a road that goes straight across. or almost straight across. And then there will be a road from here that goes across there, and this guy will go up to hydrogen, maybe, or well, this guy might just go up to that road. At any rate, let's go ahead and move him around. Start building some roads. Okay, so we're gonna have to come straight down. There we go. Perfect. Let's keep looking at the crater. Every turn, you'll just get a brief little glimpse. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. As you can see, craterous. Control-Shift-X is. It's pretty nice. All right. And now you're all full up and ready to go. We're going to go this way.
Turn complete.
And there we go. So we're starting off on wartime stuff. We've got a couple of tech. We're keeping this curve alive and strong. We're building a Bunagi. Yeah, we're going to be getting Centauri empathy in 3 years. And that will give us some wonderful things. The next step is Centauri meditation, which is the Isle of the Deep. And also gives us some other interesting facilities. Followed by Centauri genetics, which gives us the flying version, and Centauri Psi, which gives us Psi attack, which is a silly thing, which then gives us secrets of Alpha Centauri. But that's far in the future. For now, we're going to stop here, and next turn, we're going to continue the search for Miriam. I don't know why Yang's at war with her without even knowing where she is, but haha, just by producing that little amount of military, we now have military. Nice. Well done, us. All right. Well, until next time then, don't catch on fire.